Alright, hey guys, it's me, Hidden Xperia again. Today, 343 has announced something that will change Halo forever. 343 has announced the new Black History Month Halo Infinite skins. Now, I know what you're thinking, another $20 skin for Halo Infinite? Well, guess what, guys? 343 is also announced alongside the new skin. They're going to be giving a 52% discount to the top 13% of Halo Infinite players. That's right, I said 52% discount to the top 13% Halo Infinite players. This is huge. The first 10 players to buy the skin will receive plane tickets to Epstein Island, where they'll have refreshments, banana mayonnaise sandwiches, and a chance to meet Big Floyd himself. I've never been so excited for the Halo community. This is huge, guys.
Hello, fellow chuds. I've returned after a long hiatus. You know, moving sucks. It really does. You don't realize how much stuff you have until it's time to move it. And then you gotta get a U-Haul. You gotta put it all in there, and then you gotta drive across the country. It kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. But hey, got the internet up and running. We're looking solid here. We're looking pretty solid. Looking at cranking out videos at least once to twice a week. Alright, so we got that going for us, which is good. Alright, let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this video. So, 343 put out this tweet. Reads, "This hashtag Black History Month, we're celebrating the creativity and contribution of the Black community, not just in Halo, but in our entire industries. Here's to honoring the past, uplifting the present, and championing a future for every Spartan." Oh, would you look at that? The comments are locked. Huh, who would have saw that coming? I love like 343's like priorities. Like, you know, doing updates, having like a small little dedicated team to like working on like some, you know, updates to MCC, you know, patching stuff that might be broken in it. No, we can't do that, right? No. Our focus is the Black History Month Spartan skins for Halo Infinite. You know, the game that nobody really plays. Our focus, we're laser beam focused on that right now. We're not doing updates for anything else. Wait, we gotta crank out this Black History skin. All right, we gotta crank it out. All right, think about George Floyd. Think about him. Say his name. All right, say his name. Like, I'm so tired of the freaking like the pandering, the moral grandstanding of like all these companies. Like, realistically, I'm gonna be real with you here. I don't think I've ever met like a black dude who like played Halo. I don't know a single black dude who played Halo. Like, I don't know. Okay, actually, I think I knew like one guy in like my childhood who was a black dude and he like played it. Like, the primary player base to Halo is probably dudes in their mid to like late 20s who are white guys. That's it. Like, that's your entire freaking fan base of like Halo fans. That's who you're supposed to be appealing to. You're supposed to make stuff catered towards them, right? Like, imagine Warhammer coming out and they're like, hey, yeah, we fully support you know, DEI. We're gonna have transgender you know, Astartes now or something. Or we strongly support the LGBTQI, you know, slam your head on a keyboard community. We support them thoroughly, right? Like, that's like, they're not your player base. They're not your audience. Like, why are you bothering to like simp for a community that literally couldn't care less for you and doesn't even buy your products to begin with? If anything, you should be building your product and promoting your brand around the people who actually support and enjoy it and like grew up with it. But yet here we are with 343 doing their yearly Black History Month appreciation post along with their $50 gazillion DLC Black History Month skin. How nice. You know, I think like a few years ago they had like in MCC they had like one of the player cards. It was supposed to be like the new Mombasa like police department or something, and they removed it because of backlash against like police or whatever, and it's like my brother in gaming. This is literally a self-contained freaking like video game universe. Why would police violence on the outside of it have anything to do with just having a little freaking nameplate or whatever with like, you know, the New Mombasa Police Department? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, why does that matter? Like, what player was playing MCC and he's like, oh, I feel the BIPOC minority community is oppressed by this nameplate. The nameplate, somebody call Will Stancil. Something needs to be done. Like, who saw that and they're like, oh, it's got to go. I mean, like, who complained about that? That's what gets me. You know what? Maybe like these companies, they do this stuff because they just get money. They get like extra like DEI bucks from like BlackRock, or was it like BlackRock and Vanguard? Maybe they get a bunch of extra money from there. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work here. Maybe I just need to start saying a bunch of stuff I just totally don't even believe in to start raking in the bucks here, right? Maybe I'm in the wrong. The Virgin 343 removes the New Mombasa Police Department nameplate or whatever from Halo MCC. Then you have the Chad Arrowhead Studios, who drops an entire freaking police war bond during ICE riots. Which way, Western man? Which way? Like, my question is, like, how infiltrated in gaming, like, how infiltrated is it within gaming with, like, political activists? Like, how many of these people went to, like, one of those, like, freaking, like, gaming schools or whatever, graduated, and they're like, you know, I really want to go get a job and work for the Halo people and make Master Chief gay and I'm black and Jewish. Yeah, I really want to go get a job over there so I can go do that. Go make Master Chief true out. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah. Like how many of these people are in freaking gaming? Like, you figure like people in gaming actually like want to make video games that people want to play, not freaking like hot garbage. I mean, you'd think that, right? But then there's companies like Ubisoft where they looked at the what was that? The Attack on Titan Assassin's Creed Shadows or whatever. Like, they looked at that and they're like, yeah, let's put Attack on Titan in there and not even like animate facial animations or anything. This looks good, right? And yeah, companies like Ubisoft. So it really just doesn't look too good for gaming, honestly, especially with like AAA games, with the amount of activists that are currently present within the industry. And I'm sure if there's any of like our guys within the industry, they're like, you know, their voices are immediately suppressed because you can't have the straight white male suggesting content for the game or ideas, right? You gotta get Shaquifa. You got to get her up front center stage and get her talking about how she can make Halo better. She knows what the Halo fans want. That's right. She knows it. You don't. Shut up, chud. Like, putting the black lady in charge of, like, I'm pretty sure they have, like, a black lady in charge of, like, 343 or Halo Studios now. That's like, that reminds me of like the Indian meme where he's like standing in front of a train and it's like a very crude drawing. Allow me to tell you about your culture and how it involves me. But yeah, Halo's still cooked, by the way, guys. Like, it's not getting any better. The Halo CE remake's gonna be hot garbage, just Unreal Engine slop. The future is here, guys. Everything will be Unreal Engine. There will be no, like, engine specifically developed for particular games. Everything will be Unreal Engine. You will eat the bugs, you will live in the pod, and you will listen to 100 different new Halo audiobooks, which none of the stories in those audiobooks are going to matter because they're just going to retcon them, you know, like in a new game or in another book, so it doesn't even matter. You're just gonna listen to them, all right? That's your fate, Chud. There's no escaping it, all right? You will consume Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. Shout out to Master Cheeks for commenting on my Halo's toxic positivity video. Big shout out to him. Love your videos. Love you to death. You're fantastic. Love your videos. They're inspirational to everyone. They're fantastic. Love you in the most non-homosexual way imaginable. It's fantastic. You're lovely. So great. So glad to have you. The very best. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna be the end of the video. Glad to be back, getting to working on videos again. But I will catch you on the next video. Until next time.
I love Per Capita. It's my favorite bank. Subscribe to the channel, chuds.